There we go.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How's everybody doing? I think I'll move this over here a little bit. There we go.
Oh, yep.
I'm not
something.
I'm not the star of this show. I don't need to be on full screen. Absolutely nobody came to see me today, Paul. I have no doubt about that in my mind.
I think tonight neither of us is going to be the star of the show. That's for sure. I think the thing sitting right behind you is 100% the star. I'm just going to say hello to a few people in the chat because we always appreciate folks joining us. Then we're just going to dive right in because we got a lot of stuff to cover. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, so it's going to be a fun night. So,
agreed.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll right through. I won't bring every chat up, but I appreciate everybody that's here. Jason NSS, it's great to see you. Biggie D, you were here early. Thanks for joining us as always. Dre Gott, it's gonna break the internet. We'll see. We might break something. I don't know.
This cab is the next Kardashian. You heard it here first.
Israel Gaming is here as always. He was hyping this. Appreciate that. Vic Vicious is here. Alpha 2 is a good-looking cab. World Warrior's the king. Yeah. Can't disagree with either of those things. We got our mods here in the chat. David and Josh are both here. We appreciate them as always. Papa Brad's Gaming is here. Good to see you. Dark Tech Kelly, always appreciate seeing you as well. Fret Burner 89, what's going on? And let's see who else we have here. End of line 4460, good to see you, sir. Mr. Clutch asking for the cornercade. Will the UI be different between the two cabs? Well, maybe we'll get into some of that stuff. We'll see. Devastator Omega, evening everyone. Nova Sonic says hello.
What up?
Drave Enley, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but he's got a question here about if you missed the pre-order. I think we might have an answer for you, sir. See if we can come back to that. We've got user FY6H.
Dude, that is my favorite member right there. That is fun. Well done.
But you got the popcorn ready, so that's all we need. Jay Pace is here. Awesome to see you as always. Who did I miss? Geo Sean's here. Yep, good to see you. And
I think
Mr. Crimson, Ganja Gaming. It just keeps going. John's here. CPM Audio, Real Retro. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna keep pouring in, but I'm sure I missed folks. Kongs Russ is here. Good to see you. Steps is here. Good to see you. Saved by Zero.
Hell yeah.
All right, yeah, everybody's here. We appreciate it as always. So it's great to see you guys. But so maybe I'll just start by saying we do have a special guest tonight who's I think going to be having a few perspectives on the topic of the day. So I'm just going to let him join us here.
There we go.
It's Mike of All Trades.
What up, Mo? He's muted.
Oh,
there you
go. Because Paul muted my mic. You know what I mean?
Oh, Mike got.
It's because you were laughing.
I got. What do you want me? It was funny. Yeah. So I am also not a special guest. I am just a person here. Good evening, chat people, and I hope that you all enjoy what you get to experience tonight.
Oh, it's all good things. Got B Kirby in the house. What up, brother?
Yep, John's here, and all the folks are here. It's going to be a great show. I think we should probably just start, Kevin, by telling people sort of, why you've got the cabinet, kind of where it came from, so there's no mystery about what's going on, and we'll just kind of then dive into what you got.
Well, before we get into that, Paul, there's something I've been meaning to say for about a year. F all the haters. The thing is here, all right? Like... all we've heard is, it's not coming. It's not coming. Like, is this thing even real? It's real, dude, and it's tight. I'm not gonna lie. So, if you're not familiar, if this is your first time tuning in, my name's Kevin. I work with Spreetail. I'm the buyer that actually got started with Iconic Arcade, getting these products to market. So it's been a long road. I don't think my heart's felt quite so happy as when I unboxed this bad boy. But I was able to get a couple of production samples from the brand. So one of those is behind you. I made sure, Paul, because this was this was a quagmire last time. Do you use the correct adjective in front of sample, right? Because, there's the golden sample, and there's the factory sample, and there's the hoopity ha sample. This is a production model, right? So this should be exactly what everybody else is getting when their product lands. If you've been tracking the containers, they're moving. The vessel departed. So the cabs are on the water. And it's just a good day. So yeah, just to make sure I know we always got to do our disclosures and everything. So I received 2 units. My preference was for the Alpha 2. I just thought it was beautiful. That's some beautiful artwork. I did have a second cab. I'm not a greedy man. So I wanted to try to, on my own accord, really find somebody in the community that I thought would do a just job at doing a review, someone with a good reputation. So I did reach out to MOAT and asked him if he would be interested in taking a look at the World Warrior cab. He said, hell yeah, I'd be interested in taking a look at that World Warrior cab. So, we traded some monies to appease the FedEx gods. For all the people who like the double entendres, when I dropped that arcade off at FedEx, Mike, you guys will all be proud of me because you know how much we like our bad humor. I kid you not, the girl behind the counter, literally, like right when we were all done, said, "Wow, this is the biggest package I've ever received here." And I didn't say a word. I was professional. I was like, well, if it was any bigger, it would have had to go freight. So, I kept it professional, didn't miss a beat. But yeah, that was definitely a tough one. These things, that box comes in at 139 pounds. I hope you ate your Wheaties and drank a cup of coffee when you go to put this thing together, boys, because you're gonna put in a little bit of work, right?
Well, I tell you, the free shipping that people that ordered are getting, that right there that's worth something. And when I say something, I mean like the cost of the cabinet, pretty much.
bro. So just real fast. I guess can I get my villain arc real fast?
Yeah, get your villain arc.
It was me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, but no, seriously. What Paul said is absolutely true. What Kevin said is absolutely true. He reached out to me. Realistically speaking, I got it because of you guys in the community. Because everybody's like, "Yo, MOAT should do it." So I got it. Look, so me $493. Nothing to sneeze at, whatever else, right? But hey, that's just out of the figure budget or statue budget, right? You know what I mean? But so it's because of y'all. So thank you. Well, Kevin, first off, thank you for giving that. This is not pay review, so when I say what the heck I want to say, I'm gonna say what I want to say it. Also, yeah, $493 for y'all who pre-ordered and free shipping. Yeah, just to ship it, $493.
And that's only a couple of states. That's not like across the ocean.
Right. That's not even across a plane, dude. It's like.
No, it's one flyover to another flyover, and it was it was devastating when she told me that. I was like,
right. So I'm glad that Kevin said it's like whatever else, right? And just to prove it's here, I do have it. I do have it. So So I'll get you guys some stuff, and it's in depth, and I'll do my best to answer all questions. And do not start flooding my Discord messages asking me to come on shows.
That's right.
I'm saying that now. Dude. I'm saying it now.
Hey, Mo, since you've got that piece and it's not attached to anything, and we don't yet have a great way of zooming on what's going on behind Kevin there, would you mind holding that control panel up a little closer to your camera? There's something most people don't know that you now know, and I don't know if anybody can see it. And I'll let you talk about it because you've actually got it. But there's a texture going on there,
dude. It's literally like the truck bed stuff, almost like when you get out of the truck, whatever, and that grip like the black stuff they spray on. It's kind of like that.
That's a good way to describe it. I was trying to figure out how to say it because I was just saying it's a lot more aggressive than what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like it's a substantial coating.
And since I know John's in the chat, I'll say it now before I say it in a review. Dude, you need a new marketing team, dude, because you undersold what was actually in this box. But yeah, the volume now. No, I'm serious, bro. Like I'm literally mad about that because I'm just like I'm going through the box and I'm just like, really? Really, dude?
Oh, yeah.
And I go through this, I'm like, oh, I see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, dude? But yeah, no, he undersold it, legitimately undersold it. But yeah, let's not yap. This is the Kevin show, bro. I'm just here to drink water and watch.
No. Well, I'm actually glad you're here, Mo, because the commitment I always made is I'll try to stay kind of neutral on the reviews. I'll give information, but a review from me, opinion from me, doesn't matter. Everybody in this chat knows that I want them all to go and buy the product, right? So, like, me saying it's great doesn't mean anything to anybody.
Right.
But do you want me to show the package art? I've got that photo that you have.
The one.
Yeah, from yours. Do you want me to show that? Do you want to save that?
Go ahead and knock yourself out.
All right, yeah, because I mean, when we talk about like underselling it, like even to me, that looks great. You know, that's just cool, and it lists some of those details you're talking about that they kind of undersold, but we're gonna get into even more of it that you can't even include on the box. But
bro, they got gigabit Ethernet, and he didn't say a word about it. Like for online play, dude, that's huge. I mean, like it's
yeah,
John, we gonna have you and I are gonna have a conversation, bro.
Yeah,
we gonna have a conversation, bro.
But there might be some people applying for the Media 1UP marketing arm here after they receive this thing and get going on it.
It's literally so undersold, and I dislike that fact that literally the stuff that's in this box, from what I've experienced so far, bro, is. Yeah. Anyway, and that's not Clay's. Gosh darn it, I paid the money and I got it. And I don't work for Iconic Arcade or John D, and I ain't on no muzzle. So I just want to say,
that's right.
I'm gonna let everybody get their screenshots in here with a full screen picture of that. It's got the actual like product size on it. People have always asked about. A little hard to tell here, but it's all listed right there, so they can start measuring their spaces and everything else. But yeah.
Yes. So one of the questions that I know is just going to be popping up. I think it's Ganja Gaming's already coming out with it. Are Moat and Kevin online right now gaming each other? Game all the online finalized software stuff's all going to be a day one update. So right now mine's connected to Wi-Fi. So the minute the update goes through and everything's finalized. I'll be able to come on and be like, hey, it all went out. This is what it looks like. There's some UI updates coming through there. There's going to be some improved graphics coming out of there just as they continue to tweak those settings. So right now, I've fired this thing up. I've been playing it every day. My kids have been playing it every day. I thought it looked great the way it was. Then John's like, oh, no, the graphics are getting an update. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, that's neat. Then he sent me a video of the actual updates. I was like, holy fucking shit, I hate my machine now. I want the update, right? So it's like it was a double-edged sword on it, but
and that's what he's telling me too. Like that from day one out of the box, you can play everything and you can connect online, but it's going to continue to evolve. He wants it to be the most complete, like online and offline experience possible for these games. But he's realistic about it. It's going to happen in stages. So you're going to have a playable machine, but you're going to do the day one update, and there's still going to be updates after that. So what I was told is that their goal, the team's goal, is to have online functionality available on day one. That's the goal. But also understanding not all features are necessarily going to be ready immediately. So, for example, you're going to have streaming, but you might not have spectate, but they're going to work towards that. So those are kind of the staging that's going to happen, and part of that I think just realistically is the fact that the team had a late start. We've already covered with Peter from Eldholm everything that happened that created the late start. So they're pushing to get as much done as possible for day one, but they're just going to they're going to continue to deliver that. So I just want to be very clear for everyone that receives it. You're going to have that patch day one as soon as you connect online if you want it. But that won't be the end. There's going to be more. And I think people are going to be pretty excited about some of what we show in terms of what is going to be there day one. But it's only going to get better after that.
Exactly. So, I mean, Mo, like when you pull the thing out of the box, like I know one of the things, it's kind of hard to see it because I've got like a little shitty $20 camera, but like the marquee is actually pretty dope, right? So I mean, like, without being on mute, you know, what were your initial takes on that? Because I know like the way it was printed and everything, you were impressed. He's so muted.
What?
The Micheless Mike, there he is.
Oh, why does Paul keep muting me?
I didn't. In fact, when I pressed the button, it said a request to you. It's.
I have not touched anything. I've been sitting here like this, literally sitting here like this. Bro, that's okay. It's fine. It's all good. So, no, legitimately though, first impressions when I got the box in, Kevin, you were right when you said you were like, oh, it's gonna open up like Russian dolls. I'm like, it can't be like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's no way, right? And credit to them because it is extremely well packaged. Like there were parts that were wrapped up in plastic that I didn't think need to be wrapped up in plastic, but that's how much they want to protect everything. Literally, I was just kind of like, wow. And then I saw the control panel when I got that out. It was fine. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I saw the marquee and I popped for that. That made me be like, wow. You know, like, and I was just kind of like, cool. You know, like there's some good stuff in there. And then, and I'll talk more about it in the review or whatever else, right? But there are some changes that you can see that were made from request of the community. You know, I imagine B had a lot of his suggestions be made. Like if you look on your control panel right now, how there's another select button and everything else, how the power button is on the speakers, but it's blacked out now and it's a 1-0 switch. You know what I mean?
It's like all the way back here. Yeah. You can't even see it on camera.
Right. And then there's like, you know, and then the panels at the bottom and the corner, like there's so much to actually go through on here, and you just kind of see it. And if you got this for $549, like
you're happy.
Like, dude, you were gonna be.
You're gonna be all right. Legit. Well, one of the updates here, we had a delay that came through. So when we were talking about some of the different delays, one of the delays was because as you get into like the larger, the XT here, Supreme, XLs with Arcade 1-Up, when you got to larger sizes, they kind of had a little bit of a shake to them, right? So with this one, you know, originally when John had received those first two samples, I thought he was crazy at first. I'm like, dude, John, if this is just some like, I've told him this like directly, but I'm like, man, I figured you were just coming off with some bullshit because stuff was delayed. So you're like, no, man, like it creaks. I'm like, dude, it doesn't creak. Come on, you know, I literally thought he was just fucking with me. But then I got it and I forgot. There's you can't really see them because they're black, but there's 4 screws that they added to the front panel.
Yeah.
Now, when I first put it together, I forgot to put those in, and you know, John calls. He's like, "Hey, how's everything looking?" I'm like, "Oh man, I hear it. It does creak. It shakes. It's got some movement." He's like, "Did you put the panel screws in?" I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh shit, I'm an idiot, right?" So then I put the things in, and like this thing is a freaking like silent tank at this point. And I was just like, yeah, holy crap. Like that was actually a legitimate, you know, that was a very legitimate upgrade. I mean, I was just torquing on this thing. I'm all at 250 pounds and like that thing's not moving, right?
So you're saying some of the delays may have arguably been justified.
So some of the delays were because things needed to be better and they made them better. So that would
legitimately.
Well, and I actually like apologized to John. I was like, dude, I doubted you on that, but I was like, once I heard that creaking before I put in the screws in the front panel, you know, and then heard it afterwards, I was like, dude, that's the difference between this being like a C+ cab and like, you know, top of the line. So
I don't want to miss this super chat. Thank you, console fanboy. It's asking if we can see the startup, like turn it off and on. So what do you think, Kevin, about, can you drag it any closer to your camera or physically, maybe even, you know, depending what kind of camera you have, like with your hand, move it closer just so you can see it?
I use zip ties for cable management.
Oh, right.
My camera.
Hey, listen. Hey, look, that's a smart way to do it. But I listened to you, Kevin, and the only thing I heard was that you didn't follow the directions. Because it's literally in like panel number what 9 or 10 where it's like take those 4 screws and then put them in the 2 screw. I'm like, bro.
I don't read good, Mike. All right. I don't read good. So let's see if I can start
Let's do
up.
this.
See
Okay.
see a bright white startup screen. This is going to be like terrible resolution. I'm not sure what it is you think you're going to see on a startup screen. So go nuts.
Something question mark.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like is a game going to pop up? We're going to have some loading
Oh, I think this is what
screens,
they want to see, like the splash screen, the one up in.
and then yeah,
That's
and then you
that's
go.
pretty quick. That was actually faster than I expected.
That's pretty quick. I mean, you got what? Oh man, we could go through all of them, right? Street Fighter 2 World Warrior, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. I mean,
Yeah. Say that again. Say that again. My
Uh-huh.
soul felt that.
did I?
My soul felt that.
Street Fighter 3 Third Strike? Was there some concern there, Mo? Were you worried?
No. I didn't say it. I saw some people in the chat ask about Third Strike.
And,
fair
and
enough.
here's something that's I don't think you even know, Mike, is Street Fighter 3 apparently, and I wasn't even really aware of this because I've played it on emulators. Apparently the ports that are out there have never been great, and I'm told that this is being tuned to behave more like the original versus other ports. In other words, it's not just like a whatever main port. This is getting custom work done. And we can get into more of those details, but it's going to be good.
The redo Third Strike for PS3 and 360. That one's actually really good. So I wanted to dispel that rumor.
Okay.
That's a good port because that port's great if you have it.
So it's just since we're talking about it a little bit. So the detail I got, and I'm going to be completely straightforward. I don't know I know kind of the general sort of how this works, but I'm told that the software is powered by Arcadia 20XX, which is developed by Ryan Souders. It's a software platform built on a customized libretro front end, which apparently is focusing mostly on accurate gameplay and preserving the original look of the games on modern displays, that sort of thing. Pixel perfect scaling, CRT style visual processing, optimized input timing, all that kind of stuff. And we have something to show you later in the show related to some of the customizations that can be done. But this is a new emulator that fixes several long-standing issues in the classic Street Fighter titles. So we mentioned Third Strike, but also some things in like Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, which I think oftentimes runs too fast. That's been corrected. So you're going to see stuff like that basically being treated by people that care about it. It's not just like, okay, throw a bunch of games up on the thing and then move on to the next title. Like this is actually being, they're spending time on it. They're testing it. It's going to be done right, I think. I mean, obviously I haven't played it, but just the fact that they've called these things out as things they're addressing, I think is going to be, a good thing. Yeah. So if anybody understands, but I didn't even know what Arcadia 20XX is. I know a lot of emulators, but I'm not familiar with that one. So anyway, it might be a brand new thing. I don't know. But they're spending time on it. So, and we'll get into some of those other sort of options and overlays and features. Again, not everything is going to be available day one, but there's some cool stuff that will be available through some of the in-game menus, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. Okay, so back to you, Kevin. You kind of started going through the game list, and I think we stopped at Third Strike.
I'm trying to figure out.
Did you get your phone going? Okay.
Yeah, Steps was asking if I could get this all going through my phone. So I'm trying.
Why don't you do that? And I will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up. I was going to save this for a little bit later, but why not just show it now? Because this is some good stuff. I think people are really going to be into, since we're just talking about the emulation and shaders and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to make this full screen. I'm just going to let it play. This is what you're going to see if you're in game.
Let me turn on my lights before you before you bring my. Oh, that's cool.
Yee, yee, yee.
Bring up my camera. Are you seeing it?
All right. So, okay. We're going to try to see if we can get better view of
Kevin,
what's going on here.
Just mute the microphone on your phone.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do.
Yeah.
Phone, chat.
Is the phone muted?
Did you mute it on your phone? Or actually, yeah, Paul Smith.
I muted your phone, so I think we're okay. I might have a little bit of an echo, but I think we're okay. So I'm going to...
Well, turn down the volume on your phone, Kevin. Just make sure the volume is down for your media.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah. All right. Yeah, it sounds better now.
All right. So we're gonna see how it goes here. All right. Take us through it, Kevin.
All right. So let's see. First off, starting off with your marquee up top. Got that, Bo, you said you were pretty impressed. You got the reverse print on that, right?
Yeah.
That turned out real sharp. No, not blurry at all. Going in, let's see, cycle through your different games. This is all I know everyone says, what's the UI look like until you get the first patch, the day one patch. This is the UI. This is what you're seeing, right? So that's once we get the patch out, it's going to be out before anyone actually gets their machine. That we'll be able to look through that. Control boards. There's a couple of features on here that I thought were good differentiation between them and what Arcade 1-Up's done, right? So first off, on the side, instead of having those screws that stuck up when you were going on the joystick, you've actually got these kind of like lower profile, like a rubber blister, so that when you're playing, you're not hitting that screw. I thought that was a nice touch. I'm a bit of an audiophile myself, so this is like, I don't know how many people are going to give a rip about this. I love the fact that they took and used an actual like metal amp volume knob. It's not plastic. It's not the sliding back and forth. Hey, is it up? Is it not up? Like, how does it look? Right. So I thought that was a good. I thought that was awesome. A good touch.
Yeah,
it feels real tight. Joysticks feel tight, right? Like they're not bouncing all over the place. Another piece that I thought was a little bit of an improvement over the way other people have done it before is if I'm looking at this cab, I only see Iconic Arcade in one place. and that one place is right there on the coin slot, right?
Love that.
Yeah, so like when you're standing here, you're looking at it. It's like, all right, that's a Capcom cab. I've got my connections on the side there. But
What's under that? What's under that flap there, Kevin? What are we seeing?
Those are the USB ports.
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
you got your USB ports on the
Yep.
on there. Sides. I mean, obviously, I think we've gone through the art.
What's the
on.
what are the? Do you have like screw cap like caps, covers, whatever
Yeah.
going on there? You can't
Yeah.
even see them really.
Yeah, well, it's
I mean, it's dark, but yeah.
I'm kind of in a dark room, but if you look real closely, you can kind of see there are a few caps. I didn't actually mind the caps too much. There was a good variety of like different shades to pick from on the caps. So there weren't really any caps that like you go to put them on and it's it obviously doesn't fit, right? Like the different skin tones. All right, so like Rexer, you wanted to see like this is what you got so far. I'm not sure what else anyone wants to see from the UI. You got all your Street Fighters up top, all the different versions. You got action games, you got shooting games. You can connect
And
to
this
the
is
network.
this is without the update too. So the update's
Yeah,
going to
this is
add
all
all
without
that
the
in-game stuff. Yeah.
And then you can see up top, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. So as soon as that first patch is available, one of the I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up. Well, I'll have to use my mic. It'll be really tough with a cell phone to capture how deep the speakers sound. So I know, Danny had said like, "Hey man, like, send me. I want to hear the startup, right? I want to hear the startup music. Send me the startup music with with the speakers turned all the way up." So I did that, and I don't know. I think he thought it was great, but
Yeah, and just
the speakers definitely get loud enough. That's not a problem. They've got a good range, a good bass. So I've been pretty happy with that. But I mean, if people have any other questions, I've got my phone over here still, but I can pull it back up.
I don't think too that in terms of the day one update, my understanding is that's mostly for these options, the online play, stuff like that. I don't mean to say so much that that's like the UI per se being updated. This is the same UI that we saw, I think probably like 3 months ago now, just in action. But my understanding is the day one updates are more like making the graphics sharper and then implementing some of the the online play and stuff like that. So that's my understanding of some of that.
Exactly.
But
it seems like people want to see some sort of gameplay. I'm fucking terrible at these games, guys. Like, I'm not very good. But if you want, like, which one of these games do you want to see?
You might as well boot Third Strike because that's what everybody is asking for.
Everybody wants to see. Everybody. Well, I'm gonna turn
Alpha 2.
I'm gonna turn off my cam because let me tell you what, crack kills, and if I'm gonna be turning around to play this thing,
it's all right.
Now without a tip. Now without a tip.
With one hand, you got to hold onto your chin or something.
I was gonna say you could be ghetto and try to like prop the phone up on something, but I don't know. I mean, I would just load into it. Let's let them see it. Man. Yeah, I'm sure you're not a Instagram person. You don't have a freaking ring light or something.
100% right, Vic Vicious.
Is that all? Is that all the way up, Kevin, or is that how far do you have that knob turned? No, I was just curious because I could hear the bass. That's why I was asking. Like, how far did you have it up?
all right,
Yeah, you sound good. It's fine. It's fine.
you're good.
Yeah, you were fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Welcome to the world of
Yeah, you get a sense of it.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah.
Play with one hand. This is stupid.
Yeah, it's just showing that it works, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Alex comes out next week on Street Fighter 6 if anybody cares. But
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, he's kicking my ass. Look at that. I suck with one hand.
I mean, get him in the face.
Oh, is that the secret?
Yeah. If he goes in Viz, just tap him.
Oh,
And it'll
thanks.
snap him out. It'll snap him out of it.
We've done some stupid shit. This is up there.
I mean, oh,
This is retarded.
good grab. That's the grab again. 12 is on one.
This is ridiculous.
I'm watching gameplay. I'm not reading the chat. I'm watching gameplay right now.
I don't know if I'm. All right, there you go.
Yeah, there's only so much we're gonna get with this.
You should have showed how you backed out of that real fast because you see how fast it like snapped back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that was crazy. Just how fast it snapped back.
Well, let me demonstrate that because there's actually a pause option and then just a back out.
Yeah, just a back out.
Yeah, nice.
Man, people are being nice in the comments. That gameplay didn't look fast; it looked special.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter Reasons.
All right, so I'll turn that.
Console fanboy, you're right. We could not afford a tripod, but this is just so everybody actually watches Moat's review. We're showing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that wait? Is that why
Yeah.
you're doing this? Because no,
100%.
No. But nope.
So one
Turn it off.
feature right off the bat is the pause. Right? You can pause it. You want to stop?
Oh,
whatever
like
the
that.
case. You want to go back to the menu? Just hit that. Boom, you're right back. So, is there anything else I need to take a video of?
I'm gonna ask because Captain Commando. People are wondering if it's a 2-4 player. I'm wondering.
John wants
I'd say
Gigawing.
Gigawing 2.
John
Gigawing
wants
2
Gigawing.
specifically. Yeah.
Mhm.
John loves him some Gigawing too.
In all seriousness, though, Mike, you're gonna make what we're doing here look like the child's play that it
Look,
is.
I'm just gonna make a review that is to the best of my ability, and we're gonna have fun. That's the way I look at it.
It's gonna be good. I'm
Oh
looking
my
forward to
god.
it.
So Gigawing is a Naomi game, and I think that's why John said to show Gigawing because it's Naomi.
I think it's just because John and I have been bonding over Gigawing too.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. It's a side chat.
Oh man, yes! I can't wait to play that.
So I mean,
Can't play Street Fighter with one hand, but he can play Gigawing with one hand.
yeah, because there's only 2 buttons.
Yeah, there's only 2 buttons. Yeah, I know.
Not saying I'm doing well.
Well, hey,
But
you're doing it.
there you go. There you go.
240i resolution. Yeah, it's something like that. But what are you gonna do?
Yo, listen, the show just started. So I mean, you guys will get a budget anyway for a ring light eventually.
Go to Ollie's, get yourself a $5 ring light. Will improve the production quality.
Like somebody's gonna DoorDash a ring light to him or a tripod real quick. Like, yo, here you go. Now give us experience.
Look, people don't tune in because I know anything or that I ever do anything correctly. I think they tune in for the shenanigans and try to make us better. So here we go.
Oh man.
Did we at least get a little teaser of what people are looking for? I mean, we did it super extra ghetto. Can we please? What would you like to know about online? I feel like we've said this a few times, and I don't know if we're missing a part. Is there a question in there that we're missing?
Well, we don't. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of detail about the online play specifically,
Right.
other than the goal is to have it available day one with ongoing updates and improvements, spectate and all
Well,
that. But
since we're talking about the cabinet, do we know what the other five games are supposed to be that are supposed to be added with the patch or whatever else?
I don't know, John. Are we allowed to release that information to the
Actually, yeah,
masses
yeah,
here?
yeah. That's a good question. Yeah, I was asking for myself personally, but hey, I guess the masses count too.
Yeah. Let me see if he comes in and says it's cool to share that yet or not. He gave me a list. So I
Oh,
mean, I got the list. I can text you the list, but I don't know. I don't know
well,
if
I'm not gonna.
it's public
I'm
knowledge
not
yet.
gonna.
So
Well, if it ain't, look, I'm not gonna say anything. So,
there we go. There
I
we
think
go.
at least two of them are out there. I mean, we've pretty much nailed. I think what two of them were, but yeah, I'm not sure
Anyway,
we've had all five. Yeah, and I'm gonna just throw back up here the.
all right. He said they're being announced soon, so I'm not going to steal your thunder, John. I'm not going to steal it. More to come. It's a cool list, though. I'll tell you that, Mo.
Jo-
It's a cool list.
yo, joystick Johnny, I can answer that question. The answer is yes, but I'm gonna say it now so people can be prepared. Get a micro HDMI cable because the out ports are micro. So you need to get one.
Mm,
I literally just got one delivered from Amazon today, so I can work on the review and stuff. So either get an adapter and then use an HDMI cable, or get a micro HD to HDMI, or so it'll plug into whatever capture card you're using. Just want to give that heads up. I was gonna actually say that, but he brought it up. So yeah, or you can, like I said, do what I did. Get an adapter, and then you don't have to buy a $40 cable, and you can use a 15-foot long HDMI cable. So,
There
nice.
you
but
go. That's
This is
what I'll have to figure out, Paul. I'll have to figure out if I can HDMI into my company laptop here and make that work.
you can.
Sounds real technical.
You just no. You probably yeah.
Right?
uh,
There's a hole. Yeah, I got HDMI port on here. It'll work perfect.
actually, well, if you do, but that's usually for you to display your laptop
Yeah.
screen on a different
right.
thing.
Yeah,
So
it's a little different.
yeah,
You
yeah. So
need a capture card and all that.
Yeah.
Ugreen sells a really good cheap one for like $20 if you really want to get one. I mean,
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Well,
Yeah.
people apparently want to see gameplay, so maybe I should do that and up the value of our show, Paul. People can come and watch me get my ass handed to me by Chun Li, like it's
so I have
woman's suffrage.
yeah. It's just Kevin, your lights are so bright. I was gonna say if we could pull the cabinet forward and just make you full screen while you play. I mean, but then people might complain about that question mark. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know either. Someone earlier asked, to see more of the options and stuff. So these are the in-game options. I'm not sure if these will apply to every game. I imagine they probably would because they're, talking about like shaders, stuff like that. But yeah, a pretty good list. Let's see what
Paul,
else.
that one here looks pretty pixelated. Sorry, I'm just reading chat, right?
Yeah, it
I
looked
don't
good to me locally. I don't know.
yeah.
I can,
Yo, Gilly Monster. Even if I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Paul.
yeah,
I
go
was
ahead. Yep.
reading this question because he asked about side loading. Even if it's possible, I'm sure Kevin will not answer that question. That's silly to do.
You can answer. You can answer the question, Mo. I mean, the people want to know. Let
Well,
them know what they're buying it for. I'm not here to police.
is this the part where I say I'll talk about it in the review?
Yeah, you got to
Probably.
tune into Mo's
No.
review.
But I mean, I imagine you can swap it out. I didn't flip the off the back of the monitor. I didn't pull the pie out of the case, but I didn't see that a SD card slot's missing. I don't know. I didn't look. So we just got it. Like, yo, relax.
I'm gonna pull the video showing the in-game options up again. I don't know if it'll play any better. This is a local file. I even optimized it
Yeah,
for our playback.
It's Eve Mux. It's just bad. But yeah,
But yeah, and
that's a good question that Keo has. What power adapter the Raspberry Pi using for the cab? Is another one required for the Pi?
No, you just have one power adapter for the whole thing.
Right. So there's a plug that plugs into another plug that connects it all and makes it all run. So yeah. Paul, did you download the options video to show?
Okay,
Sure.
the first one, yeah. I thought this replaced the first one, but I can pull that one up. Sure, can do that.
No, no, I'm just reading.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. Kevin, how do the buttons feel? That's
I,
what
th-
Josh.
I think they feel good. I was going to leave the review into you. I mean, we're getting into opinion on that piece, so I want to be careful
Yeah.
on. I want to be careful on opinion. I'll say the joystick feels tight. It feels responsive. It's not loose at all. The buttons they have the curved top on them. They feel silky smooth and they respond very well. I haven't had any issue with them at all so far. So I'll let Moat dive into the specifics on the opinion pieces though.
Oh well, I guess I can answer the question. They are Sanwa clones. It does have a little high travel, but I mean, it's you can swap them out for actual Sanwas if you want to. And then the joystick is a Sanwa clone with a four-way square gate, a four-way square gate, whatever you want to call it. So where's that? I'm just reading chat.
Yep. Yep. I got
John,
the
will
video
you
playing
join the
here.
show? Yeah. Gabe Gray, I didn't answer your question. We talked about this in the beginning, but yes, I will be doing the people's work and looking and reviewing the cabinet and stuff and playing the cabinet. I'm gonna play the cabinet and then act like I'm reviewing it. That's what I'm gonna do. Like literally, that's the best part. Like, bro, like the most tedious part of this whole process is recording everything and unboxing and showing all the parts because literally it's to the point where I have to show like every screw because like it's all new stuff. You know what I mean? But
Dude, real console fanboy. That's what I keep trying to say, guys. You don't want my opinion on these things. Like Kevin doesn't know what feels good and what doesn't. Give me a break. I told you that. I
Yeah.
told you
The-
you don't want my opinion. I think it feels good. I think it's a great machine. That doesn't mean shit to any of you people. You know I'm going to say that. That's why Moat's going to do his review and he'll give you the honest take with the adjectives that you guys want to hear. It'll be
Yeah.
beautiful.
That was exactly the intent of this. Was just
the adjectives.
well, we just wanted to show people
I
too,
mean-
like, hey, this is real. This is some idea of what you're gonna get because no
I
one's
mean,
actually seen the final
if you
product.
can just pull it up real fast, I can show like the thickness of the buttons and whatever else. Like there is some
let me,
there. Let's do that. Yeah, I forgot this thing is on a slant, right?
There you
go.
So there you can see their 30mm buttons. Am I hitting the right button? Yeah. So you can see there's a lot of throw. I would say that would be the only thing, but it's nothing that's game breaking. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. The hole was widened up. I can tell that the hole is wider on here. So that hole is a lot wider than what it probably was before. But it does allow you to get the movement that you need, and you can hear it hitting switches. Here, does my microphone pick that up? Yeah, you can hear it
Yep.
connect. So
Yep.
yeah. Okay, take my ugly stuff off now, please.
Dang.
No.
Gabriel Gray coming in hot for the heavyset guy. How tall am I? How much do I weigh? Can I stand next to the machine? My gosh, just coming after all my insecurities.
Oh man.
Paul, I
that's
think-
one thing you learn about the internet.
Paul, for a size comparison, didn't I text you a picture of the of this cab up against Time Crisis, like side by side?
Oh no, I didn't see that one. I got the first one, just a cab by itself. I got your kids playing it, but I didn't see it up against Time Crisis. I mean, I can see it actually a little bit on screen right now.
I was
Yeah.
about to say you don't need a picture. We can look at it right
No,
now.
that's an angled pic. I know you can see Time Crisis, but it's angled. No, I had a good.
I mean, that's a tall cab. Time Crisis was that bigger? Was that taller than Big Blue even? It must-
I think Time Crisis and Big Blue are about the same height.
Actually,
it's-
here.
I
it's
think
right
they're
up there.
Both 69 inches. Yeah.
Here, Paul, I just sent you. Go with the second one I sent you. I sent you a side by side of this cabinet up against Time Crisis. And I mean, Time Crisis is not a small cab by any stretch. This thing makes Time Crisis look like it's anorexic. I mean, it's girthy. Everyone said they wanted girthy. You got it.
All right, I'm just emailing it to myself so I can pull it on screen. So give me a second. We'll get that going.
The Tires TV show, pop your top off.
Yo, Dre, Time Crisis has about a good half an inch on it, maybe. I mean, it's a half an inch. There's only one place where a half an inch matters. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. That's about the monitor
Pause.
is
Dre got. You're exactly right. Dre got
Yeah.
pause. Just
Yeah,
pause.
exactly.
it all.
Pause. Yeah. Well, he put that in before I said because he put time. Gabe, it is a 24-inch monitor. I think it's a Medion monitor
Yeah.
or a Lenovo. Yeah, and so it's in 4.3, so it's like 19.5 inches. You know, and the good thing about it being a full screen monitor, you could probably one swap your own monitor in, two you can
Oh, there you go.
remove that bezel and you can hook up another device and do some. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Which we'll talk about later in a full review, perhaps.
Yeah.
But there you go. There's the comparison right next to Time Crisis. I mean, it's bigger. The depth wise, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have the measurements in front of me. It looked like it was only about an inch, maybe 2 inches deeper, nothing significant. But when you look at the width on it, which is what really gives a husky guy as myself, the ability to kind of sit there with someone next to me. I mean, this thing was wide enough that I've got a stool. My son was able to sit on the stool right next to me, and we're both comfortably playing, not worrying about bumping into each other or anything. I mean, it's super wide. There you go, Biggie. Super wide.
I love it. Yeah.
Literally, when they said it's a 910 scale cabinet, I thought they were joking. And then I put that control panel on my Dynamo cabinet, my Marvel superheroes, and it's literally like 3/4 of an inch short from it being a full size. So I mean, I can play a Dynamo in the arcade. You can play it with two people. You can do that, man.
This is a good question. Is there? I mean, obviously, individual games have their own attract modes, which is probably what I would do. I would just pick a game and let it do that. But is there an attract mode for the overall machine? Like it'll just automatically pull things up?
So again, pre-update. So this is like
right.
just like the original base software. No, there's none of that. And in fact, I think if I go in, I could be wrong, but let me double check it. I believe that like if I go into it, it'll eventually auto load, but we can see what happens. But
yeah, I didn't know if they meant a screensaver for like the actual like the menu.
John's saying there will be an attract mode. So,
okay, there we go.
yeah.
Thanks, John. Yeah,
mine's not gonna have that right now.
Some of the newer XLs, I think it like Golden Tee and stuff. If you just let it go, it didn't do anything. You just turned it on, it would cycle through the games. I don't know, every like 2 or 3 minutes, you'd pick a different game and see some of that, which is kind of cool. If you just have it in the background. So let's see. Yeah, so I think we kind of skipped over like when these are going to be available after the pre-orders go out.
So when the containers come in, they'll be available for sale.
So like day one?
Yeah. So the containers will come in. Anything that was on a pre-order will basically automatically get filled as soon as it's put away in the warehouse. And then what's left on day one is what, that'll be available for the pre-order. So, I'm not going to do a pre-order again because I still have PTSD from the last one. And I just don't.
There's a blueprint now.
There's a blueprint.
There's a blueprint now. Yeah, there's a blueprint now.
After managing this pre-order for a year now, like the community's driven me to therapy. I hate myself as much as you hate me. So I don't want to do a pre-order. I'm just gonna tell you when it's for sale, and we'll go from there.
This could be the most accurate comment of the night right here.
Okay, but it will be. Well, I don't know. I'm 6'3.5", Paul. I don't know.
I'm like
I don't know. I told you.
I'm like 6'2", 185. So,
so I mean, hey man, hold on. Hey Dre, hey, don't be coming at my weight, bro. I got weighed in. I'm down 127 pounds.
Harsh.
You better calm down. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. I'm out here, man. Hold on a second, bro. Wait.
Yeah, and I was 225 until a year ago. So I don't know. We might have been like a little closer, but not quite. Yeah, I don't know.
But I see the comparison.
I built like that Pac-Man over there. 5'9", 250. Let's go.
Oh man. Let me see. Let me just get caught up here. Let's see. Okay. Tournament. Yeah. Interesting. I will buy this.
My eyes shrunk a little bit.
Mike Hawkhurst, I fully intend to have this listed on Home Depot. Yes.
Excellent.
For the exact reason that he just said. I know people go there like, oh, honey, I'm going to go pick up a new fridge. And they're like, all right, we got you approved for the credit card. Oh, you got $800 more than your fridge. Well,
then.
My wife doesn't know how much a fridge costs.
It's an extra $800.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an $1,800 fridge. Yeah,
I got the warranty. That's what costs more. Do we know what what your price is expected to be? Obviously, it's not a pre-order price, so
yeah. So I have to see what my landed costs are after like the inbound freight, after like we pay the tariff piece on it and all. I suspect we're going to be at the $799 point. If I can get it lower than that, I will. But that's where I think we're probably going to be starting off. But we'll be strategic. We'll try to offer a deal here and there for the community where we can. But I think we're probably going to be starting off there. That will include shipping.
Okay.
Which MOAT knows is no free. That's.
I'm telling you. Listen, but then I wouldn't have it now. But yeah, if I knew what I knew now, that back then, yeah, I would have pre-ordered like day one. It would have been no question.
I mean, but if you would have pre-ordered with the $150 discount from the bread, you basically saved yourself $50, man. Like,
yeah. Hey, can we not let him slide in your DMs? I'm hating. Yeah, I did it. I hate it. I did it. Yeah, don't let him slide your DMs. No, but seriously, I'm glad that. I guess the better question people should ask that I would want to know: is it going to include free shipping when you guys sell it, or are people going to have to pay the shipping? Oh,
no.
Yeah. Y'all, yeah, man.
Yeah, whenever we do our retails, we include shipping with it. So
okay, I didn't know because I assumed that people would want to know.
Oh, Dark Tech Kelly gifting the memberships. Appreciate the hell out of you, brother. Thank you
awesome.
for that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
And it means a whole lot considering we do absolutely nothing for members. Which is again,
no, we're
that's not true. That's not true.
We're silently working on it.
We're gonna get. We got some stuff in the hopper. I got some ideas. We'll do something. We'll do something for the people.
We are going to, but I do
because we are contractually bound through YouTube to do something for the people. Right. So we absolutely will absolutely provide an additional value to members that goes above and beyond the average experience.
The little sticker isn't quite enough, I guess, to do it. Yeah.
Well, you could. I mean, did you add? You guys didn't add badges yet, did you? You could always like take a picture of each of your faces and make them like an emote, and then.
That's clearly worth the membership.
Hey, bro, listen, there are channels out there that have logos from other companies as their member emotes. I'm just saying you can do it. I mean, I have a couple graphic artist friends, but I don't know, man. Like Kevin, you got to be a YouTuber now, man. Now you have to make videos and little shorts showing off A, B, C, and XYZ. You have to do it now.
Yeah. I could show some cleavage. I've been hitting the bench pretty hard. Like I could give you guys a little something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but then you'll turn around and we have to see your face. So
no, I could. There's so many filters, dude. I can hit a filter hard. You won't know. I got a trampoline right over there. The story writes itself.
Once again, not quite a PG-13 episode.
We've done worse.
Yeah. What about the Canadian buyers?
I'll ship it to you.
Both of them. Yeah.
But I'll ship it to you.
You said all 7 of them.
I'll ship it to you. We included the Canadians in the pre-order, and we will.
That's good.
We'll be happy to make sure that all 15 of you get your Street Fighter cabs.
That's honestly awesome. I pick on it, but that's a great thing.
Yep. Now the retail does adjust for Canada, so don't hate me for that. It is what it is. You know.
I gotta hit this, otherwise Bill's going to call me out again.
Yes.
Beaker, we thank you for the memberships. You are awesome, as always. 10 more memberships.
Did you
Yes,
get
you
the Ezekiel's
Yeah.
super chat up there?
Did I miss that?
I think you did.
Crap. How far back were we? Oh, man.
One whole minute, Paul. 1 whole minute.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Your chat.
All right, I got it. Here we go. I look forward to getting one of each. Dang. All right. Thank you, Ezekiel, for the super chat. And I caught yours earlier too, before the show even started. He was supporting us, which was awesome. Those I think disappear once the show starts, but yeah, that was great. So
Ezekiel's a good dude. He's
yeah,
a good dude who is supposed to be finding me a Naomi MVC2 kit. He's a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, if he does, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I ain't forget.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, I'm sure I'll live to regret this, but I was going to say that for all the YouTuber beef that we all get to watch on the daily, I think once the online's set up, everything should just be settled with fisticuffs, right? Like, if you want to get mad at someone's show, like, dude, pick your game, get online, and fight it out, and then one of you just has to just be cool with it because everyone saw what happened, right?
I mean, yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, I don't see any real excuses here. So
I'm gonna take offense to this comment real quick. What do you mean Street Fighter tournaments are now real?
Oh.
Yeah, let's go there.
What do you mean they're now real? Okay, like no. Because last time I checked, you know what I'm saying, there's been some tournaments running around this mamma jamma, and just because I've been on hiatus don't mean that the work ain't been going on. So what do you mean that the tournaments aren't real? Are they real? Is it real because is it not real because you know what I'm saying you didn't have it and now you want to get a iconic and now that makes it real? Or is it real that, you know what I'm saying, is it real that you go in, you load up the game, you lose on the first round, and then you go out in the first round of a double elim, and then it's real, and then you don't play again? I take offense to that. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
We'll see if he's got a follow up to that. I don't see one yet. In the meantime, I will let you answer this one, Kevin, because I don't know if we can, but I know people are excited. Now that they see this, we're already mentally like, oh, cool. All right, I got mine coming. What's next?
Yeah, so no change in the Double Dragon plan. I know it's being worked on. I've seen some stuff that I'm obviously not going to be sharing right now. Right now, I think the only thing that I've been really candid about this. I want to see some reviews. I want to see how do people react to it. What's the feedback? I know that they've already made quite a few improvements from round 1 to round 2 kind of deal. So I'm already excited about it. I think everyone's going to be happy with it. But we've seen things come out and people eventually find a bug or an issue, and I want to make sure that we've kind of flushed out the majority of them. I'd say my plan is once the Street Fighters have been out for about 2 or 3 weeks, then that's when I'm going to place the Double Dragon order. Once we're pretty confident we know what all we're getting into, but parts have been ordered. They're ready to go, just waiting on the PO. So
that's great.
I think it would fit right there.
Right there. Yeah.
Right there. Obviously. Oh, super chat.
Yep, thank you, Bill. Apparently, he's going to be on with James tonight, so I don't know if that's I don't know when that's scheduled to start. I know sometimes he goes right at 9. I don't know if maybe he delayed it at all, but if not, check that out when you guys get a chance after we're done, or whenever you're done, I guess. But yeah, thanks for that, Bill. And I did want to also just see, it's a little bit off topic, but it is something you can potentially answer, Kevin. It's talking about Alice in Wonderland. Been a big topic this last week.
Whew, I heard about it. So what happened? We originally went live with Alice in Wonderland. Right or wrong, I'm not here to tell people how to feel. People who are Kickstarters kind of got a little bit upset that we started putting up some of the listings. So me being the nice person who obviously doesn't mind losing money, I'm like, fine, I'll take down my listings and just not sell them until those get shipped out. we do have tracking on pretty much all of them that have been shipped. We're pretty well through the Kickstarter itself, so I have gone through earlier today, but I started clicking the buttons again for Alice Goes to Wonderland. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up here real quick and see if we're live in the places yet or not.
And while you're doing that, I'll just say that
Oh, I saw. I
you
responded.
saw that. Yep.
I
Yep.
responded to him.
Okay. Yeah.
FT5 me, FT10 me, bro. We can get busy. I got 20 minutes to kill. Yo, fight Kate is a thing, brother. I'm just saying, fight Kate's a thing.
So if you don't like shopping on eBay for whatever reason, if you head over to our wonderful friends at Walmart right now, that Wonderland Amusement pinball machine is available for sale. Buy it now, $999.99. It's at that price because I said it would be at that price, so I'm going to put it at that price for a little bit. My margin is stupid at that price. So as soon as someone catches what my margin is at and I show up on a report and have to go into a meeting, that price will be changing. If you were on the fence, I would probably grab it sooner rather than later. I expect that price to go up probably within the next 2 weeks. So I saw there's a lot of really good reviews on it. I know B Kong had a little bit of a hiccup. I believe that got resolved. So
A couple people have had that. In fairness, I've seen a few.
That was
now.
the only one I had seen.
Yeah,
So.
I've seen a few now, and I don't quite know what the resolution is, to that. But
for B's issue, he had to pop the LED back into the spot so it came.
Yeah, it was just like the little disc popped out of the. We did. So we mailed out the mass quantity of all of them. Obviously, there's going to be onesie, twosie issues of people who like the tracking didn't update or the right box didn't come out or whatever. If you contact Wonderland Amusement, they've got their ticketing system integrated with Spreetail. Let them know what's going on. They can pull your tracking. They can see where everything's at. If we need to reship a box, we've got inventory. We can reship product out. So whatever the issue is, we do have a fix, and we have inventory in place to support making sure everybody's getting taken care of. But 100% reach out to Wonderland Amusement. They want to make sure that they're the front line of that customer service experience. So do that, and then they're tracking all those tickets and they're integrated with our team. So any of those follow-ups, they'll absolutely get you squared away. And they're in contact with our team, knocking them down day in, all day pretty much at this point. So please do reach out to them and we'll get you squared away. No worries at all.
nice.
Yeah.
I did want to just quickly respond to Ezekiel. I put this on screen, but you probably are not going to be able to read it, so I will read it off to you. I think you were asking about the actual size of that kind of cabinet. So on that graphic, it says that it's 68 inches high, 24.6 inches wide, 28 inches deep.
That's what
so there you go. Yeah. You got a 19.5-inch viewable monitor. Technically, it's a 24-inch because it is a wide screen that's hidden partially by the bezel, which is intentional. That's how it's designed. So there you go.
If I knew you were going to showcase a picture, I would have took a better picture.
No, it's cool. I mean, that's the real deal, though. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. You're not kidding, Biggity. That's exactly what it's for. I gave I gave my golden tea to my dad over the holidays, and it's like, here you go. So I got that space. It's ready.
There's no light bleed.
Yeah.
There's no light bleed. There's no light bleed. Light bleed is not an issue on this cab.
Remember, that was one of the reasons why I got held back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I shut, John asked the same question. He wanted to make sure everything turned out good on the production, shut off all the lights, went around with the camera phone, no light bleed.
Yeah,
so.
And I don't know if we even really talked a whole lot about the marquee, because, other than some comments about we could not see it, but I know both you guys have told me separately how impressed you were with the quality of the marquee.
Yeah, legitimately, it's nice. It's colorful, and it's actually kind of thick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you know how like the arcade one up marquees. Again, I haven't touched the basic font, so I can't speak to that. But the arcade one up ones are like almost really thin. Like I would say that it's about. Here, let me just use a ruler. That's probably the most accurate way to look at it.
Here, Paul. I sent you
I'd say it's
a
about
more close up of the marquee.
Oh, all right.
I'd say it's about an eighth of an inch thick. Like legit. Like I think it's pretty girthy for marquees. Anybody knows they're usually like paper thin, and even if you print them off on really good surfaces, this one's it's thick and it's like yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice.
And you said it's reverse printed too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get this photo. Pull it up here. Gotta send it to myself.
Yo,
While you're
what's
doing
going on,
that,
man?
there was a guy who's asking a question. I don't want to feel ignored. Sam, man, I've been following your thing. I can't sell your unit. I know that was one of your questions. It's a different part number than my inventory. So, like I said, reach out to the brand. I don't know exactly who your order number is under right now, so I can't give you an answer on where exactly yours particularly is. But reach out to the brand. We actually just updated them with the most recent list of all the tracking numbers, so they'll have the most up to date information for you. Regardless if something's wrong, we'll get you squared away. Have absolutely no worries about that. Uh, you know, we'll take care of you.
And I did get the marquee, so let's take a quick look at that. I'm gonna bring that
How's
on
that
screen
feel?
here.
Okay, how's this one look? That's in the bag. It's in the
Oh,
bag.
let's try that. There we go. It's not perfect, but you get the idea.
It's off a camera phone, but you can kind of see how it looks. I mean, the colors are deep. It's got good work on it. I mean, I thought it stood out. I mean, when I powered the thing up, I tried to get some decent pictures with a camera phone, but it definitely pops. Even with the lights on, it's a bright screen,
I mean,
bright marquee.
the thing you can tell, even with this picture, is it looks like you're not getting a lot of like washout in the blacks or anything like that, which has typically been a problem with the cheaper arcade one-up ones from the past, where it's like if you had anything black, it was more like gray, and it just looked really cheap.
Yeah. No, it'll put a smile on your face. I mean, I know that's not the technical term. You guys want something more statistically accurate, but it'll put a smile on your face. You'll be happy when you see it. There is no attract mode yet. Can't crank it. It looks beautiful. Yeah. You're gonna dig B
Oh,
Kirby, and for
I,
that
I
with
was
that 150 discount, that's a
I didn't want to
deal.
show everything, but there I sent you a picture of the marquee that I had in my phone. Like literally, I wasn't even thinking about content, wherever else. I opened it and I saw that marquee and I was like, "Yeah, bro." I took a picture. I was
Ah,
like, "Yeah."
nice. Okay.
So I sent you like a couple pictures, whatever else, right? A couple of them.
Yeah, let me see if I can grab that. Did you send it on my Discord, Moat?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Grab that.
Oh, I could have emailed you, huh?
I'm just looking all over the
That.
place. I'm just pressing buttons, just hoping to
That's
find
that's
a.
the best part. We just press buttons.
That just means you got to keep the chat going in the meantime while I press all the buttons.
Oh
Yo,
man,
Zero Redux says start the attract mode and crank it.
there's no
Start the
attract.
attract mode to which? No, I think he's talking about in game. I'm like, which one?
Just start.
The attract. Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be a per game.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be a per game attract mode. Yeah.
which one? Which one? Let me give Danny his little shout out here. Let me see which was the one. There's a specific one that he wanted to hear.
Okay. Let me get you guys back on screen.
Uh,
I mean, I guess you could boot alpha two, maybe. I don't know.
this is I remember which one Danny wanted to hear. He wanted Alpha 3.
Oh, but well, Alpha 3 does have a banging soundtrack, so I mean, yeah. Mystery encoder. It's a Pi 5, brother. It's a Pi 5. It's not a PCB. Daniel, when I feel confident enough that it's good. I haven't even started on it yet. Literally, I open stuff and whatever else. So when I think it's ready to go, give me a week. Give me a week to like mess around and get my hands with it. I don't like to rush reviews. Like I'm that person. Like I don't want to just put something out just to say, hey, I got it out to beat a line. You know what I mean? Like I want to delve into it because that's an investment of money, and I want people to. If this were like $2.99 or something, yeah. But if you're about to invest at $7.99 potentially, if you didn't get a pre-order, I'd like for you to know exactly what's going on with your cabinet. You know what I mean? So give me a little bit of time, a little bit. I heard y'all got. I heard it was like May anyway. So time, bro. Give me time.
That USB port, Biggie, you're asking about, that's what this is right here. You got two USB ports right on the front.
Yeah, and a built-in mic.
And a built-in mic.
And a built-in mic, so you can forget to mute your cabinet and take a sip of your beverage while playing and cuss, and then somebody else is on the other end like, "Daddy, who is this and why is it?" Sorry, that shouldn't be funny.
There's one of the marquee pics from Mike. Nice.
Shout out to my extra life rug on the floor.
There you go.
No, yeah, literally, I was so excited, bro. I just took the picture. I was like, "There's no way," because I was looking for imperfections and holding it up. I think I took this pic right after I pulled the cellophane wrapping crap that was on it. Which again, this thing was wrapped up like in paper in a box with some plastic around it and then plastic on it. Like I'm sitting there look, I kid you not, because the box is still like in my arcade room, and I'm just like, bro, how much of this did they waste for shipping? But it's very well protected. Like my box, part of it was damaged, but nothing inside was damaged. It's really that well protected.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. See, look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that sign back there. Yeah.
Dude, and
Sorry, I just saw my logo on the back.
but what's crazy about like your box was damaged, but the product was fine is like your box went from like Hong Kong, I think, to the Netherlands to Nebraska and then to you. Like that thing got thrown on way too many trucks before it got to you, and it was still good to go.
And legit, right hand to the Lord, no damage anywhere. I was legit impressed, and I was like, okay. And there's only three main boxes. Okay, let me say that. There's only three main boxes, and then you got a box in a box in a box in a box in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got an outer box, then you got an inner box, then you got three boxes in the inner box, and then you've got like a bunch of cardboard logs like everywhere. Like
and
the boxes are like suspended.
And I cut the tape off one of the boxes. I'm like, oh, there's nothing in there. You cut this one. Oh, this is heavy. Oh no, this is just packaging. Like, yeah, it's really well protected. You don't even have board against board. Like it's nice.
It's nice. Yeah, there was no issue with the stuff getting delivered. That was for sure.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if you can accommodate this one, Kevin, because it might be all screwed or nailed in or whatever the back panel requires. Is it all closed up?
Can we see the inside? Oh, he didn't put the cabinet. He said, "Can we see the inside?"
I know. I was waiting.
No. I'm just saying, look, Kevin could have showed the inside of everything. Like, yeah, dude. Here's the inside of these cheap day gummy worms, and here's the inside of those. Look, now Emmy's offended. Now he's offended. Oh, well.
We're gonna zoom in and watch them do this together.
Well, yeah, you can just pull us off, right? Or just click them and make them full screen. This is the only pants content that y'all pay for.
Yeah, this is that membership extra. Everyone else is screwing you. We're unscrewing you. There you go.
Right. I always feel like there should be some kind of music, some do 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 do.
Not that you're gonna be able to see shit, but
Nah, you actually probably would have to switch over to the phone gimmick if you had it on there. Still.
Give it,
I don't even know if I.
There you go. There's your
terrible.
inside.
There you go, Biggie. Doing it for the people.
Did you? Is your phone on? I can't. Oh, that's just your light. Okay.
It's just the light.
I thought it was your camera.
No,
he's just showing all the wires and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, what? I guess fucking log back in.
No, look. Technically, you fulfilled a request. For you to continue, like you have to put all your own special.
You know what? Thank you, Nate. What do we expect to see here? I'm not 100% sure, buddy, but you know the people ask. I don't know why they listen to us talk anyway, so at least try to entertain the questions to the best of our ability.
I mean, we promised a hands-on. You've literally had your hands on the cabinet,
I've
rotating
touched
it around, pushing it.
I've touched it.
I'm just gonna clip that part of the show right there.
Kevin, nobody's showing you the bottom of the cabinet, bro. Come on. Come on, bro.
That'll be the next conspiracy. Do we even know if it has a plate on the bottom? Is there even a panel there? It could be completely hollow at the bottom. There's no support.
You know, I'm glad that these things are on the way because legitimately a lot of this conspiracy stuff can like literally go out of the window. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta be exhausting, you know? I mean, or you just have nothing else to do.
There was a question earlier.
All right, is my camera on now?
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, you're on. You ready? Here you go, Shaky-cam style.
Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out how to put my.
I'll forget it. It's live now.
I know it's.
I think he's trying to figure out turn the light on, maybe.
At the same time.
All right, so there's a question on the power. Wait, can you?
All right.
See him? Hold on.
Let me.
You're black. I mean, well.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Nope.
No.
Edit that right out.
I meant.
No, I get what you're saying, man. I feel you too. I feel you. We're good.
See, this is the content you should lock behind. This is the content you should lock behind members only.
Oh, we should lock it behind something. All right. I don't know.
I know what I can do. We're gonna go. Let's see. There we go.
4KC with the most accurate comment of the night. That sure is the inside of a cabinet.
All right. So there was a question. How's the power work? Right. So you got one power cord. See it? See it come in through there?
I can see it.
Yeah. And it comes up. It's like this distribution.
That's
box.
actually really clean. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty slick. I like that.
Thank you. I couldn't see it when I was putting it together. And there's the light box up there, and there's your speakers. Someone probably want to say like, what's the speaker look like on the other side? I don't know why, but I don't get any of the questions.
Get a sense of the size.
Yeah.
There's your pie, right?
Yep. You got your.
Okay. Got your ports.
Yep. There's that side. Hey, careful when you put these together, right? Because it's just going to look like 4 USB cables right here.
Bro, I said that today. I said that in the video I recorded.
I said, now look. It's labeled. It's labeled.
That's literally what I said.
I said it's labeled, so don't interchange this one with this one. That's a different thing. I'm not a geek, but I know there's a thing you could do with stuff.
That's important for sure. Is that an SD card slot? What is that? What am I seeing there?
An SD card slot.
Yeah.
Is that what you're seeing? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know about why people would care about such things.
Just saying.
Just kind of. I don't know what all you guys want to see in here, but that's what the back of an arcade looks like. So.
Well, and you got an MDF control box back, which is kind of cool. It's not plastic anymore.
Yeah, no plastic.
Yeah, literally, like all this stuff is actually like wood, or MDF, which I was like really like,
yeah. I believe it is a standard Pi 5. I haven't heard otherwise.
Is there a way?
It's a 2 gigabyte Pi 5, Mr. Me.
A 2 gig. Okay. Yeah. This is a retail cabinet, Mr. Encoder. So, I mean, everything you're seeing here is what everyone's going to get.
Yep, this is one of the actual production models. So,
and look at that bracket. No longer do you have to put 8 pieces of plastic against a monitor and whatever else. You get those 4 brackets in there, like looped in right there. Like that's time saving.
Got the bracing that they use to make it so that it's rock solid. There's a bottom. I think someone was asking, is there a bottom to this thing? Yeah, there's.
You blew my conspiracy. That
Yeah.
Nuts. All right.
There's a bottom. There's a whole other panel. It's a real thing. So I'm gonna not do this anymore. If that's all right with everybody. Is there anything else people need to see before I shut off this camera? I can't believe I'm doing this. This is probably one
I
of the
can't
more
believe you're doing it either. I'm
humiliating
just like,
moments. I'll just give the people what they want. All right,
This is going to be the thing that everybody cares about. You know, the 10 people that may have left in the last half hour. This is probably the thing they cared about more than anything else other than the stupid UI. So here you go.
Oh yeah. Still waiting on a day one update because it's not day one yet. It's like day negative 29 or something. Rex will correct my math. I know. Anyway, so I'm gonna put all that back.
Did you chat? Did y'all enjoy that? Did you guys enjoy the way that Kevin screwed you just now?
Unscrewed.
Yeah, unscrewed. Now
Unscrewed.
Now you're about to be screwed.
Yeah,
We haven't seen feet, either yours or the cabinets. So there is that.
Are you saying you would like to see my feet?
Only feet.
Members only.
Oh, right. That's right. We did talk about that.
That's members only. You don't actually need power tools to do this, but you could use them.
In fact, they probably recommend against it, but you know.
Well, I'm no fool. I got my drill on the lowest setting, so
There
we're
you
not going to
go.
over torque anything. It'll be all right.
Yep.
No injuries to report. Also, built the whole cab. Didn't sustain any injuries.
Nothing fell on you. Okay. And I think if I recall correctly, you were brave in trying to actually lift the top half onto the base, which is not what I would necessarily recommend. I think normally you do it on the side, like kind of slide one thing into the other. But you actually lifted it, didn't you?
The directions tell you to lift it straight up.
They tell you to lift it with a
directions
friend.
actually say that. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Friend,
directions
sure.
tell you
Okay.
to lift it straight up and put it on there.
Just
like how you need to have this is a 2-person lift cabinet.
Yeah,
so if you're not strong, you know what I mean? Like you can't just throw a big box or something on your shoulders. You might want to get another person to help you drag the box in.
I will be honest. I would say even if you're physically able to, the fit on everything is pretty snug. So I noticed like when I was trying to slide the top down, and you got the slats on the side that are put in there for support. I did get a little pinch on my hand trying to just like push one of the slats in a little bit to slide it down. So even if you're physically capable of doing it, I would probably go with the lay it on its side, screw everything together, and then stand it up is probably the easiest way to do that without hurting yourself. That if I was going to do it again, that's how I would do it.
John's giving the official and correct instruction. 2 people must lift the top to the bottom. Heard.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I just said that as a 2-people lift.
It is.
Yeah, that's what it says.
We made sure.
We won't. Yeah.
I'm just not used to having an actual friend, so you know I got to figure out how to do it on my own.
Yeah,
but that's not the recommended way. That is not how you should do it.
Yeah, it's
so.
Don't solo lift it. You'll
no, I would not want to lift.
No, the average person should not do that. Yeah, absolutely. Average person, get a buddy. I'm not saying hire TaskRabbit or something, but I'm saying get somebody to help you move it.
No.
Or if you got a safe place that you're doing it that's clean and it could be on the side, I mean that would be an easy way. Kind of line them both up and then just screw in the slats and then stand the whole thing up. But
that's how I've always done it because I had to do it myself. But
if your floor's not clean and you scratch up the artwork, that's on you, boo-boo. Like,
no. And that's probably the biggest caveat is you don't want to scratch or scrape anything. But I mean. If you have carpet that's clean, that's always worked for me. But that's not the official recommended way, so don't do it. Screw caps, gloss or matte finish?
I call that a matte finish. Mo, you got a different opinion?
No, it's matte.
All right, yeah, there you go. It's matte. Okay. See, I know words.
Yep.
Guys think I don't know anything. I know some shit.
Josh is, I've seen this comment or something like it several times. Thank goodness there are no more Arcade 1-Up PCBs. It's an actual Pi, so we probably are not going to have to worry about it actually lasting. So there you go.
And you can swap it out for another one. So
that's a good point. Yeah.
Keo, I'm the same way. I'm absolutely in agreement with you. I said the same thing. I was like, bro, like 4 would have been cool. You know what I mean? 4 would have been great.
Yeah. I don't know what that does to the cost, but I'm just happy we have a Pi 5. I mean, that's...
Right. Because if the worst thing happens, if the Pi dies or something else, you pull the card out, swap it in a new one. I'm assuming that's how it works. We don't know yet, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin Clausen really wants to see the feet. I'm going to tell you that just for the YouTube algorithm, that's going to be a members only chat feature. So we'll have to start a private chat for just the feet.
I wondered this too, Mr. Encoder, what the cost difference is in today's market. I mean, I don't know when these were purchased, but it might have been right on the edge of that.
yeah.
So but these days, when you're talking like Double Dragon and moving forward, and there was a question too, Kevin. I think you could probably pretty confidently answer this, but if not, that's whatever. Double Dragon, will we see it in 2026? Was the question.
I've seen it, so I would expect that you would see it too. It's a legit question, but yeah, this is not like a long-term plan. This is literally the order gets placed with, like I said, after we've got 2 or 3 weeks of feedback on the Street Fighter, they've already purchased the supplies for building them. They already know how many I'm going to order. Like all that planning stuff has already been done. So,
well, and I feel like it's worth pointing out too that everything that happened with this project is sort of isolated. Like this was a unique situation with everything that was happening both in the market and in the space in general. That's not going to be the same case moving forward. I mean, the market has its own fluctuations and whatever else, but like this is not this sort of year plus is not the map for every iconic product moving forward.
No, we'll take them as they come up with some ideas and see what comes next.
Yeah,
for sure. I would buy a Double Dragon in 2026 as we see it. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen a lot of comments too. I mean, I haven't necessarily highlighted all of them because, they weren't necessarily like questions or anything that need to be addressed, but it is probably worth pointing out the number of comments I've seen in the chat tonight saying like, thanks, John, expectations met, totally nailed it, that kind of thing. I have to agree based on what I've seen so far. Obviously, I don't have it in hand. I'm not going to have it until everybody else does because mine's still in the boat like the rest of them. But, yeah, I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's really good. Like I said, I don't know who did his marketing. They underplayed this thing. Literally, there are features and stuff in this thing where like you should have been like, it's doing this, it's doing this. You put your I'm trying to be clean. Your extremities on the table, and like, yeah, we got this. That's what I would have done. So yeah.
Yep. Well, gentlemen, I think we've hit the hot topics. Unless anyone else has a burning question that has not been addressed that we actually.
I've disassembled the cabinet at this point.
Kevin,
like, what have you got?
Kevin, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the Captain Commando ROM 2 or 4 players? That's my question. Somebody was going to ask it, so I figured I'd ask it for the people.
Oh, fair enough. Got to read the laws.
Mr. Encoder wants to know if, Kevin, if you and I have Wonderland, I take that to mean, do we actually have one in our hands? I did not order.
I do not have one.
So, no, I've not seen it in person.
I'm seeing 1 player and 2 player, unless John wants to correct me.
There.
I think that's. Yeah, I'm seeing 1 player.
Vic Vicious, I'm scrolling back up to try to get to your question in the meantime. I don't know if I see it here, unless it's way far back. Oh, okay. I think I see it. All right. Since the form factor is so close to accurate, will Iconic ever consider selling just the empty cabs? We can add our own pie for custom modding.
That's a John question.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
John
I mean,
question.
I think it would be really interesting to have kind of like a, we'll call it like a generic, whatever the shape might be. Let's say it's a Capcom or a Midway or shape or something like that. That'd be fun. I don't know what that looks like in terms of a business model, but yeah, I don't know.
I'd be curious how many people would buy them. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
a bad idea. It's just it's a matter of, I mean, yeah, how many people would be willing to do that, and what would the cost end up being if you just sent out the cab? I mean, like with the screen and everything, or just the box itself? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
that's the question.
I would think it's, if it was me, I'd want almost the sort of like ready to go, just add art and your own, console or whatever, that kind of thing. You like plug it in, but you've got the monitor, maybe some basic controls and stuff like that. Mystery Encoder, yes, you are correct. Ryan Souders, I believe, is the gentleman's name, and you're probably familiar with him if you know who Ryan is. So, yeah, that's your guy. If it came with MK artwork, I would buy it. That feels like a different product that should be made. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just an empty cab based off this with MK artwork, and then preload
With all the
MK
games
onto it.
Yeah, just that.
That's what is that. Do you think we hit that on the head for you, console fanboy?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just pulling this up. But yeah, I kind of I went through some of that detail earlier on, probably before you joined us, Mystery Encoder. But yeah, if you go back, covered some of those a little bit more detail. Let's see.
Want to see hyper fighting gameplay?
Oh, jeez.
I'm just reading the chat.
I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong, Moat, that's the kind of stuff you're probably going to really get into in your video.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
so
I'm here. I'm drinking water. We're doing this.
I don't think you guys want to see me doing any more gameplay trying to play Street Fighter with one hand, holding my phone with the other one.
I wait for somebody to be like, Moat's done it. Like,
I don't know if anybody needs that. Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's Ryan you're talking about there. Yeah. Yep. Magic Sword cab. That is a cool cab. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be neat to have different art kits or some way of swapping out your main title. That'd be cool.
I imagine that like third parties like buy stuff and they're like Tulsa Arcade, like they're gonna like probably maybe sell vinyls and stuff for this because people are gonna like in it or whatever else. So I think the flat pack option, I think that is actually a really good idea. Like that's smart. But then you cross into that territory, you're like, well, you want them to buy your cabinets, you don't want them to buy shelves.
Right.
You become a shell company. Boom. Anyway,
wow.
Hey, I'm a dad, bro. You got to take it. Here's my dad joke for the week. One a week, and I use it here. You know what I mean?
Oh man, that was painful.
Sorry.
What's the difficulty bug in Super Turbo? Are you familiar with that, Moat?
For the arcade ROM? Is it the one where it just like spikes all the way up and you can't turn it down?
I don't know. I'm not sure what that's related to.
Actually, that's a question I wanted to ask John. I guess I could ask it publicly. Can we get into the dip switch settings? That would be cool, because I only say that because I think about Third Strike. Because you gotta go unlock. You ain't gotta unlock everybody, but there's certain things you can get into and adjust in. You know what I mean? But yeah, it'd be nice to know if people can get into the dip switch settings for games or whatever else. Because some games people might want to add more credits for, like Giga Wing 2. Some people might want to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I agree with that. That'd be a nice option down the road.
Saw a couple questions of people asking about when they're going to be for sale. The cabs are the containers are supposed to arrive April 24th. That's the most recent date I've seen on the tracking.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. It's on the water, and it's going to probably be stuck in that position for another 5 weeks or something.
Yeah, so April 24th is when I expect them to go on sale. You guys know I will be making sure we're dropping links for you as soon as they're out and available. If I'm going to run a deal on them, I might run them I might run a oh shit, I should have pre-ordered deal on VM Innovations, maybe for like the first 48 hours or something like that. But I know I'm not going to be able to hold that price for long, so I'll make sure you guys all know though, because you're the ones who care the most.
And I think are you planning to put it on multiple, multiple online retail sites?
Oh yeah, well, it'll be everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
If you see this online, it's probably me selling it.
I would guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, John did answer the question. He did say that there will be dip switch settings. So, yay.
Oh, sweet. I
Oh.
was worried about that. Thanks for clearing that up.
I was not worried about that at all. Okay. I think that's a pretty cool feature. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's
Yeah,
pretty
no, seriously, that's great.
cool. Yeah.
Seriously, it's great. But there are supposed to be extras coming in these containers besides pre-orders, right? Just in
Couple.
case. Yeah. So
Be
you
a
might
few.
have a chance. You might have a chance. Make sure you have those notifications on to Arcade Insider, so you know when that post goes up and it's public, and you can potentially buy it. I just
Yeah.
showed your show. Wow.
Sure did. Within the
wow,
show
okay.
itself, that's pretty impressive. I like that.
Yeah, I kind of used to
Oh.
it.
Inception.
Street Fighter Hyper Run. I don't know.
Jay, once you take your time with this review, I have a
I'm not
feeling
rushing
you're gonna.
anything. Look, listen. If anybody expects to see this review out in like a week or two, huh? Yeah, no, bro. It's going to be thorough. I might freaking show some videos or something like, yo, here's this. This is how this. Where I might do some of that, but like, and even if I do a review in 2 weeks, right? It's a review in progress because the day one update's not out and online's not active. So it literally would be like first impressions slash review in progress. So
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I'm just putting that out there so they know.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, but no, I mean, Mike, that's a very good point though, because without that day one update, the functionality is really not going to be the same as what people are going to get. So a review before that is going to just have to be on the other stuff, build quality controls.
Literally,
Stuff like
it's gonna be literally. It'll be I'm playing this game, like you know what I mean, like in this and this and this. But I can't definitively be like, oh well, it's this when I know there's a day one update that could change the game or
or just like
you know what I mean? Yeah,
this right here, this comment right here.
So basically, what you're saying is you're going to do a pre-update UI like deep dive and let us know all about the UI that doesn't matter that no one's ever going to use.
I've seen like 20 something comments asking about UI, so people clearly care about the UI. Why I don't know.
I think they just come in a little bit later in the show and they didn't get the initial like 5 minutes of, hey, none of this software is the final version of it. It's all updating.
Yeah,
Why are we spending so much time? Who's sitting there spending so much time on the UI versus like playing it, or just going into a game and putting it on demo mode if you really want to? Like, what? I don't get it. I don't know what the fascination is with the UI.
Because remember when iArcade came out and people turned it on and it would just sit there and you would just see the games list and nothing would happen, and then they had to update it, and then they put it in a track mode, and then it would cycle through like their games, and they started updating it monthly. So like this game.
Okay,
that's kind of maybe that's the idea behind it. I don't know, bro. Like,
okay, yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, that was context that I'd never really heard before. So I mean, yeah, I could see some of that. Yeah, but it to me, it's kind of like what we just showed tonight. Unless it changes dramatically from that, it's like, okay, you got the games, they look good. You go in and you start a game, like. All right, cool.
Nope, it's a thing.
What did Gabriel say here? Last game played, yeah.
A quick start feature,
Yeah, that would be cool.
Actually, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, because a lot of us just we kind of gravitate towards one or two particular games that tend to be favorites or whatever. That'd be kind of nice if you do that, or just pick up from where you left off or whatever.
If it put default into a Pac-Man attract mode. There you go, Josh Dendy. Showing everybody why you're a mod here. You're a psychopath like the rest of us. Appreciate the hell out of you, brother.
Yeah, and I mean, okay, fair point. And I guess I'm just in my mind, I'm thinking like it's a little different than like say your smart TV or something to me, or your computer or your phone, where you're constantly interacting with that. to do things. To me, this is more about the games and how do they play versus how I get into them. But to each his own. I get it.
Well, I'm just ragging on it because I think we've said like 300 times at this point that the UI is going to get updated with the day one patch and multiplayer is going to be added on the day one patch. But I think there's people who just like they're funneling into the chat. They haven't been necessarily having the conversation for 2 hours.
I genuinely don't see anything wrong with this UI. I mean, it's basic. It gets you where you need to go. Whatever else, maybe it could use in a track mode that might rotate like a hyperspin or something where it'll load into a different game, whatever else like that. But other than that, it's fine.
I think Thor K is hitting on it. It's like we're using a UI as a shorthand for all the basically, I want to see everything except the games. Like, show me everything else.
Thor K, I am of the same mindset as you, so you're not the only one. I want to see those online lobbies too.
That's right.
Yeah, and if that's what you're talking about, to me that's kind of a different conversation. I agree. All that stuff does need to be talked about, and there's only so much that we could get into tonight because frankly, not all of it's ready. But yes, I think that is a different conversation. To me, when you say UI, it's just like, well, how do you navigate around? What are you presented with? Not necessarily all the actual functionality. So yeah, I think that's worth looking into for sure.
PXP 751's worried if Pac-Man's going to be on it. Someone will put Pac-Man on it. That's probably the first mod that Mike does. Is he's like, well, it's not an arcade if it doesn't have Pac-Man. Josh Dendy's going to buy one, take all the software out, and only put Pac-Man on it. So.
Or Qbert, depending on his mood. He may put Qbert on there.
If I'm not loading Pac and Pal, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, man,
that's right.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so Big Eddie's asking all the sort of online functionality questions.
Oh, I think he's being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I think he's being sarcastic.
I'm going to pull up every single one.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I've got to, I mean, it's like OCD now. I got to collect them all. Yeah.
Oh, Keo's got like a super useful question.
I love it.
Okay. Hold on.
The man can barely open his phone, and you want him to SSH it?
Oh, I was gonna say Keo's not trolling. Keo's actually genuinely being. Those are genuine questions coming from him. He's not even trolling at all.
I know. Yeah, I know. He would ask that.
I was hoping he was trolling. Like, if I haven't proved to y'all that I'm an idiot by now, and you think I know what the hell you're talking about there, maybe I'm not the dumb one. I don't know. I'm just playing, kid.
No, but
that's funny.
Hey, listen. I'll say this. For this cabinet coming out, whatever else, right? If you guys are curious about pies and builds and all that stuff, Keo Dykin's the channel you guys want to go watch. He didn't pay me to write this and whatever, but literally check out his channel. He covers pies, he covers the orange gimmicks, he covers all that stuff. So he's a channel that you would want to follow if you want to do that. He did not pay me to say that. I'm just reading.
Oh, that's the truth. That's the truth. This one has come up randomly. The coin door and the eject buttons. Can the coin insert actually start a game? I mean, that goes into the whole sort of.
That's a licensing piece.
Yeah, you can't have real functionality like that without running into a whole bunch of legal issues and yeah.
I'm sure one of you fine people with a 3D printer could figure out how to add a little trigger, though. It does a thing that connects to the whatchamacallit on the mainframe motherboard.
Inside the thingamajig. Yeah.
That's right. And hack the matrix.
Steps wants you to get a capture card and do it the right way. I will say this, Steps, because this will probably come up more than just this episode. We've said in the past, and we'll probably continue saying this in future, we will probably never do an actual review of a product on our show because we're not. It would kind of be biased coming from us. That's why we have.
There's no value. There's no value in me telling you how good it is. But I do get what she's saying. Like, if you guys actually want to see some more stuff, like I got to watch, ironically, some YouTube videos on how to do the things that you're describing that hold no definition in my brain.
Yeah, well, and to me,
do it.
tonight it was more of a just sort of a look at the whole thing, see what you're getting, see what your sort of like first impressions are, because we know that the software isn't finalized. We know there's going to be a day one update, so getting into that kind of detail to me would just be misleading because that's not what you're actually going to get day one if you do the update. So I sort of feel like that's a valid point, but the product that you're going to see when you actually open it up, assemble it, and do the update is going to be different.
Steps. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think it's a valid call out. You know, if this is something that we're going to be doing, because this is one cab where we got double drag and we're going to do the same damn thing again, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Absolutely giving you no grief whatsoever. Steps like that. That is a good call out. I think I'm just saying I have no clue what your call out actually means, and I'm going to research that and figure it out. But
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Well,
Yep.
No, so
Capture
it,
cards.
but it's. I mean, it's you can get a $20 Ugreen capture card off of Amazon. But like they're using Pi 5s, and all Pis usually have an out port on it. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing about them using Raspberry Pi, so we don't have to work that hard.
No, I did. I am learning a lot, and I see Rexer popping off in the chat. I did learn that a lot of this is just as easy as drag and drop it, right? So maybe I can learn. Maybe the skill curve isn't too bad for me to go from Padawan to master. We'll see what happens. I just got to drag and drop it.
Apparently, yep. Double Dragon 2026. Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about that. Yeah, that seems like
that's the expectation. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, there's Honky Kong. Hey.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, see?
Hey.
Yeah, like, bro, like, I think I have a cheap capture card just laying in my drawer, like, somewhere. Legit. Like, you can just... Where's that? Yeah, here's one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're not expensive.
Here's a cheap card that was like $20. Like, legit. I have an internal card, but... Yeah, like, you can literally pick one up. And that's the cool thing about it having the micro HDMI out, because now it literally lets everybody be able to stream stuff. So if you want to do nights where you're playing Final Fight, or nights where you play Knights of the Round, etc., you know, like score challenges, wherever. Like, that's the kind of stuff I hope the community gets into that buys these cabinets, not just for Street Fighter, but like the fun stuff, you know, speed run challenges and just, you know, game nights with whoever, with the chat, just hanging out like PD7 does, you know. Ooh, P7. But yeah, like that's the kind of stuff that I would like to see happen with this cabinet, and help to build like community within the community, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, everybody who has an iconic arcade, all right, cool. Well, these people like to play this. We can all play this at this time, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to see that kind of grow. And with the HDMI out on the Pi 5, that helps with that. You know what I mean? Because
yes, it does.
Going on to the days where we should be holding phones up to
well, it's been asked for years, so I feel like that's, you know, that was holding up the ability to do some of what you were just talking about there. This one comment, I wanted to make sure I understood, but I think kind of just what we're talking about here with Glenn's product is just a different product for a different person in the market. I don't think you really can compare them sort of apples to apples. I mean, one is, you know, a licensed kind of recreation, and the other is sort of, you know, your ultimate multicade, or, you know, whatever you might want to call it. So I just think they're different, you know, and that's not to say that you can't have, you know, both.
Get them all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Glenn's product is completely different. Yeah, like you said, it's way more. It's different, powerful hardware. It's a different setup. It's, you know, a different price point. You know, and Glenn's thing is more hands-on. It's more DIY. You know what I mean? Whereas this is just you plug in, you're ready to go. So.
Yep.
You know,
for sure. Well, I think folks are about ready to head out, maybe join other streams. So. Did we do the Lord's work here or something? I don't know.
I think so.
I would hope so, but you know what's about to happen.
No. There's nothing but goodwill out there, Moat. People are gonna clip it. They're gonna be like, man, these guys were super insightful, and Kevin obviously knows what he's talking about. They're professionals. No, but for all joking aside, if you actually want the review, breaking down all the details, all the things that matter, Just keep an eye on MOAT. He's going to be getting that when he's ready for it. When he wants to, damn it, he'll put it up and you'll be happy about it. So keep an eye out there, and looking forward to see what you come up with.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Can't wait for that.
Absolutely awesome. Well, thanks everyone for jumping in, and throw something in the comments, like the video, share it with your mom, share it with your friends, and join the channel and do all the stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next week.
Awesome. Take it easy, y'all.